Okay, part 2 of this tutorial, and that is a divot repair. Taking a couple of divots here, and I want us to understand, first and foremost, the number one thing to do when you have situations where you need to repair an area like this is go find the divot. Please go find the divot. If you see that it's scattered into a million pieces, now that might be a different situation, but basic rule of thumb is if you can pick it up and it holds together, then it's good enough to repair it. You can look in there and see there's no roots, there's no crowns, there's no nothing showing. If there were, we might have a little different solution. We'll get to that in regards to soil and seed. Okay, I retrieved my divot. I put it back in the spot that I just tore up. And part 1 is fit it back into the spot. Take a minute and put it in there properly. Second thing is, get after that thing a little bit. It's going to dry up. If I don't pound it down with my heel, it's going to dry out. The mower will flip it up, it'll just dry out and die, and it'll be forever for that spot to fill in. Okay, first and foremost, go get that divot, retrieve that divot and put it in. Number 2, let's say you can't get your divot. It's scattered really bad, it fell in a pond or it flopped in a pond. It went somewhere where you just can't get it, it's not worth it. I'm going to use my soil and seed. Soil and seed too many times is put into an area like this and it's overfilled. Okay, that is a waste of good soil and seed. It's actually going to hinder the repair of this area. It's too high. The mower's going to knock it off. You'll get seed down in there just below the overfill here, and that'll germinate, and the mower's going to knock it off again. Why? Because it's above the soil line. You've got grass, you've got thatch, and then you've got soil line. Okay, you want to get this thing down to where the soil line of what you added matches up with the soil line that exists in this area. Okay, you've seen them on a lot of the tees. Every once in a while somebody properly repairs a ball mark and you walk by it and you see grass coming up all over the place. That's because there was just barely enough soil and seed put into for a divot repair, and it was able to grow. The sides of this divot where the turf and thatch is protects it from the mower going over it. The grass can grow up. It can be, you know, a ½ inch long before it runs into the mower, in which case the root is already a ½ inch long, and we've got a surviving repairing divot that will last, you know, until someone else happens to come by here and take another divot. Okay, I hope these 2 items that we've talked about today have helped. Ball repair, ball mark repair, divot repair, and so I look forward to seeing a lot of great repair jobs done on the golf course, and that's where we'll see you next time on the golf course. Thank you very much.